Well, D. The NFL season is finally upon us.
Yes, it is finally upon us, Chris, and I like to say, like every year, a lot of grown men act like they were going to die this whole off season. Like this summer was not like eventful in its own ways with the shit that was going on. But you know what? Nothing happens until football starts. So you know what? Fine, fine.
What a way to kick off the NFL season because guess what, D? Our boy Jerry Jones, his sexual assault lawsuit is going to court. That appeal got
Well, well,
denied.
well, let me tell you something, y'all. This is a beautiful day in cowboy country because now Jerry's going to be 10 times more in the camera now
Oh, yes,
than
he
he was
is.
before. Here's the thing about Jerry Jones. Much like Vince McMahon, they go forward into their controversies. They don't care. They're going to stand up and be the piece of shit that they are. And am I calling Jerry Jones a piece of shit? Yes, I am. But he's probably better owner than your owner. So you know what?
As Cowboy fans, we had to laugh. There was only like two people that kept very calm about it. So, a couple weeks ago, Dallas got what's his face from San Fran, um,
Trey Lance.
Trey Lance,
Mhm.
and predictably so because it's the sports world and the show's got to have something for the ratings. Everybody's like, "Oh boy, Dak Prescott he's under pressure now because Trey Lance," and I'm like,
They immediately threw him like it's bad enough that some asshole that worked for the Cowboys threw him under the bus when he did that when that shit went down with the last year, and it
"Yeah,
was like and I don't know how our Twitter guys was like, let's make fun of our own quarterback, but that's the crazy world we live in now. But whatever, man. Dak has not had it easy this whole season. And here's a funny thing, Chris, that I've told you this. I think Dak deserves all what is coming at him because only for two reasons. Only for two reasons, Chris. I see your face. Number one, you know this as well as I do. You're the Dallas Cowboy. You're the Dallas Cowboy quarterback. It
mhm.
doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter what you do. And number two, I feel that because he has not lived up to any expectation that certain people want to live up to, he's just been disappointing all around for a lot of people. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And it's kind of and I say deserve is not deserving. Trust me, it is not deserving. But we can't act like we're dumb when it's like, oh, somebody doesn't like Dak. No, we know exactly why they don't like Dak.
look. I had one of the guys. He has his own little sports thing and stuff, and I told him I was like, if you really think that Dak is under pressure from Trey Lance, I have a I have a detox CD to sell you because no,
Dog,
like, come on, like
dog.
Trey Lance. Number one, I think it was Mina Kunis. What I said, Mina Kunis. Mina Kim.
Mila Kunis, y'all. She's doing
Mina,
sports now.
Mina
Look
Kim's.
out now.
Mina Kim's, who shout out to her getting that extension from ESPN, and the dude from Get Up, white guy. I keep forgetting his name, but like they were both were like, if anything, Trey Lance just had a bad break, just had bad luck, and
Hmm.
the 49ers really didn't do a good job of
No,
assessing
they
him
did not.
because it's like if they at least gave him this season to assess it and then they decide to release him next year, then it's like, well, at least you had a full season to assess him. Then
Exactly.
then it makes sense. But then for them to say, nah, we're gonna go with Brock Purdy, bye Trey. And I'm like, God damn, like,
It's
really?
the way they like to me that was the biggest problem I had. Like like I feel that Brock has not sold himself yet. Yeah, man, but he went here, he went there. Yeah, we know that. But you know who else went that far and did nothing? Well, I don't know that far. But you know who else went far in their rookie season and did nothing? Dak Prescott. All right.
Yeah.
So you see where I'm going with this. God forbid I say Dak is shitty, but y'all say Dak is shitty, and Brock looked like he's on that same type of road where it's going to be hot this first year, and then, and I don't think Brock is the type of quarterback to bounce back like Dak.
Hey, look, shout out to Steve. Steve is a classmate of ours. He sat there said the best Dak is Black Kirk Cousins, and I was like,
No, he is.
He is. That,
They're,
like,
they're, they're,
hey, he's reliable, but god damn it, you're looking at him like, why the fuck did you throw that ball? Why? Why?
I
What did you
think
do?
not even like I think he deserves all of the Kirk Cousins, any quarterback that's like mediocre or quarterback that plays out of their effing mind but don't win games. He kind of deserves that. But here's the stupid part about that: Dak wins stuff.
Yeah,
You know
it's
what I mean? It ain't like Dak don't win us any games. It ain't like we're in the when we're the years that we were in the toilet with Dak. Yes, Dak didn't make it no better, but it wasn't his fault. Like totally wasn't his fault. And it's just so sad that Dak has squeezed himself into that position of we can blame you for everything. But I think
I mean,
that
that's
was
the
gonna be the
nature.
deal no matter what. You know what I
I mean,
mean?
let's be real. That's the nature of every quarterback in the NFL. It's like you take
Especially
the
in
hit.
Dallas Cowboys.
You take you take the hit for everything, even when the defense is playing like shit. It's like, well, it's Dak's fault. I'm like, because the defense played like shit. What?
Yeah, well,
Huh?
yeah, well, yeah. Actually, yes.
Dak's just sitting there like, I ain't a fucking cornerback. What the
Like,
fuck did I do?
I hate it for any quarterback to get relegated to you're the reason why we lost, or you're the reason why we suck. That just stinks, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because
I
I
feel
mean,
bad for a nigga like that.
because all the the one quarterback that's gonna have so much pressure. Number one, a couple of quarterbacks. Daniel Jones, Giants.
Daniel Jones don't look. I don't know
He got
why.
pressure. He got pressure on his ass to
Who
do
the
something.
hell said it was a good idea? Let's give him all the money.
Because the Giants, look, I tell people all the time, people question why teams give um stuff to quarterbacks and stuff, but like, hold on for one second.
like I
Give me
think
one
giving
second.
it to I like he ain't the one. What does y'all think he is? You know what I mean? Like this dude ain't it. Oh God, I'm by myself.
No,
Yes.
I'm here.
Oh God.
Yeah, I heard you.
I was
Sorry.
on the
Sorry.
no, no, no. I just noticed that I was talking.
No, but you're right, because you're just sitting there like, no, but you know what it is before I got interrupted. So I tell people all the time when people sit there and say, get rid of this quarterback, I always tell people, okay, I want you to really assess the quarterbacks that are out there and ask yourself, who can you really put in at the QB position that's going to win you games?
Look.
And you
Here's
look
the
at Daniel
thing.
Jones, it's like, you get rid of him. Who are you going to get? Like,
And you know the thing that pisses me off, we always get the same answer. Well, I'm trying to troll, so shut up.
it's like, no, it's either troll or be serious.
Yeah,
One of the two.
exactly. You can't do two things at once like that. Like, nah. Like I always do it. I do hate, like I said, we always put a lot on these quarterbacks to do shit, but then I look at Daniel Jones. It's like, Daniel, you did the bare minimum, did you, Dane? You did the bare minimum.
Got the
And
running
they
speed of
decided to
like,
give you all of the money. I don't know why either.
I mean, him and Josh Allen. Josh Allen's another one. I think you mentioned the fact that there's a window right now with Buffalo where it's like,
There's a tight one, and I just have this feeling that he's going like not he's going to mess it up or
he gonna
nothing
put
like
the
that.
team on his back this year.
He's going to have to. I felt that way though.
Him and
Regardless,
Diggs.
they're going to have to.
Him and Diggs.
Regardless, they was going to have to do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So. Mm.
I feel there's something ironic about two New York teams facing off on 9/11.
Wait a minute, are they really? Wait a minute, they faced it off the first week of the year.
Buffalo and Jets, 9/11.
Why?
I don't know.
Like, was Rudy supposed to be there or something? Like, what? What was the reason?
Rudy's in jail, sir.
No, I said supposed to. He was like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all had something planned out.
Like,
Ladies and gentlemen, the mayor for life, Rudy Giuliani, and everybody boos him and shit. You know what I mean? Like
Mr. 9/11 himself. I'm like, you would have thought Rudy Giuliani punched terrorists in the face the way they fucking hype that dude.
Hey, yo, man, for children, Rudy Giuliani rode the dick of 9/11 until it got him a presidential bid, and he ain't did nothing with it.
It's like, how do you mess that up, man? You could have got like a steady speaking gig off that
Because
shit.
he kept saying 9/11 over and over and over again. Like, here's the thing. Like, y'all had to be alive to know this.
You had to be there, man.
You had to be allowed to know this, but Rudy acted like he personally jumped in the air and caught one of the planes out of midair. Because he acted like he acted like look. All right, true. No one could predict a disaster like that or anything like that,
He
man. But
Captain
come on.
America. He Captain America rallied the troops after 9/11. To his credit,
Yeah, true. He
true.
really did. He look. It sounds stupid coming out of my mouth, but yes, he really did have the. He really did have the shield and what's the name of Thor's hammer? Namor.
Thor, yeah, Mjolnir.
Mjolnir in his hand. Oh, you
Not
wouldn't believe
11.
9/11. We took down the terrorists. Here's me. Well, the terrorists took care of themselves, but yes,
Sure. He
sure,
rallied the
sure,
troops.
sure.
It was
Two
great. We
things
were
can be true, I
united.
guess.
We were united for like about 3 days. We were all like, "Yes, go
Boy,
team!" And then after that, it
boy.
was just
The
like
greatest thing that
separated.
happened to Rudy Giuliani is when the NFL decided to put those fucking ribbons on the field. Oh,
Woo!
Rudy was like, yes.
Motherfucker was at a Yankees game throwing it out, man. It was crazy.
But you know what? Like, so
But the Fat Jets
the
in
Jets and
Buffalo on
the
9/11.
okay, Chris, I hate to bring another one up for this, but we do have A. Ron in the game.
Yes, we do.
We do have COVID Rogers there.
Kobe
So
Bryant.
so whatever the shots
Sir.
you act like you haven't heard the name COVID Rogers for me at least 80 times.
I know, but it's even more funny because in my head, I'm like, sir, he's immunized, all right?
He is not immunized, man. I feel that.
Yo, and
You
I'm
know
just
what?
mad because I'm
You ever
mad
hear
because
one of
Pat
those?
McAfee has him on the show, and I'm like, Pat is like low key
Pat be
trolling his
trolling
ass.
him all the time. Yeah. So was it ayahuasca that made you do that? Yeah, I'm not gonna answer that. Come on, man. You know I'm just fucking with you. Like, no, you're not. No, you're
No,
not.
you're
No, you're
not. No,
not.
you're not.
Yo, Pat, we ain't stupid. We are not stupid, Pat. We already know what you're doing, bro.
I think that's why he's the only one that can get away with it because it's like everybody like he needs to be serious. I'm like, if you know Pat McAfee, what makes you think he's gonna be serious about this
McAfee
shit?
ain't gonna be serious about this
McAfee
shit,
is just
man.
gonna fuck with you the whole
You
time and
got
shit.
the wrong nigga to do this, yeah.
But he will fuck with you. That's why I love the fact that he fuck with Aaron with that immunized shit. Like, hey, what's up there, Aaron? Immunized?
Hey, I knew you took your shots or you didn't take your shots, whatever it was. You're a tremendous football player. Hey, yo, Pat McAfee need to stop, man. I do feel that with all of that slick shit, I think Aaron is at least granted to punch him in the back of the head if he feels like it.
Hey, look! Shout out to Killer Cam for hitting one of me and D's dreams. He got the juice on his
Yes, he
show,
did.
and he
Yes, he
let him
did.
cook, and it was great.
Yes,
It's
it
excellent.
was. You know, it's always funny. I hate to get a little bit serious with this, but yeah, we already know. We said it before. Yeah, we think OJ probably fucking did it. And even if I bring in even though I'm a part of the bandwagon that thinks he did it for his son to cover up his son because his son was the one that really killed his wife and her lover.
Yeah,
Like even if you want to go that way, it's still like, yeah, we know what the deal was. We knew what happened.
yeah.
But I hate to say this, but number one, he wasn't guilty, and number two, it's been over 20 years.
At this point,
Can't,
it's like
it's get over it. I hate saying it like that.
shout out to the Goldman family. Not saying you
Shout
gotta
out,
get over
no, f them. No, but
it. Not saying
I
they gotta get over it.
no. I always hated his dad, and I understand why. As a father myself, I understand why he was mad.
But at the
But it was
same
like, look,
time,
man,
he says the N word every night. Come on now.
look. And at the same time, look, son, look, dude, look. Your son was fucking with a married woman.
Game is the game.
What did you think was going to happen? Dude, like he was messing with a married woman. You can only cry over that for so long. You know what I mean?
Anyway.
Eventually, my dumb ass son, eventually, because of Chris, because eventually, it's gonna be like, dumbass, you messing around. I told her not to mess around.
but Killer got
But seeing
the
Juice on there
juice.
talk about, yeah, but seeing OJ talk about football, it is sad that his life changed so drastically that he like I don't think he was ever going to be a coach or anything like that, but he was going to be on television.
He could have been on television.
No, he was going to
he could
stay
have
on
been
television.
could have been like our boy
I don't think he was going to go to Fox because Fox did. The only reason I say that because Fox was like really forward on getting Super Bowl winners to be like being talking heads and all that shit. But OJ had a gig with NBC before they went to CBS. Man, OJ was good at his job. And if anybody hear him on Twitter, he knows college football very well,
Him-
knows NFL very well. You know what I'm saying? You're talking to somebody who's a Hall of Famer, man,
Michael
who
Irvin and
knows the
OJ
shit.
Simpson would have been delicious to watch if it
Oh
happened.
my god, like yo, juice. That's what I'm talking about. They don't have the intensity. That's what I'm talking about.
Because OJ, it's like you look past his hello Twitter world, all that shit. Like
Oh
he
yeah, yeah,
knows,
yeah, yeah. I gotta kill my wife. Y'all know that. Y'all know that. But we ain't talking about that.
but like when he was talking about like the whole running back game and everything, it's coming from like he's not
Somebody that fucking knows. That
he
gets it.
knows and he's not like being this like old man about the shit. He's looking at all angles of like the top 5 running backs and the running back position and why the NFL isn't paying running backs and why the attitude on running backs need to change and stuff. And he's coming at it from a very like balanced mentality and
And the
stuff. And
one
it's
thing
like,
he
wow,
did point out,
this is good.
and I remember he pointed this out one time, even on his, I don't think he mentioned it on the show with on Cam and Mace, but he did mention that, how because nobody runs downhill no more, there's this lack of that in the NFL. And everybody has talked about this
Mhm.
for quite a few years. And, and he understands the game's changed, but at the same time, you can tell, come on, man. You only need 4 yards. Why the fuck are y'all lining up to like? Why are y'all lining up for a play action? Come on, no, run it up their gut, man. Like there, I get it. I get how the game changed. Like, but you can see that OJ gets it though. He understands again. He gives the young people their time to figure out what they're doing and all the. I remember when he was on it, he was talking about, yeah, Zeke need to step back and be more of a leader because this. I was looking, and we saw that the end of the season. Like, yeah, that's what Zeke's good at. He's a secondary. There's not, there's no BS coming out of Juice's mouth.
I mean, when he sat there and
Now, when he try to put that glove on, I know he faked that shit.
but the thing, like one of the things that he mentioned and stuff, and it's gonna be interesting seeing it during this NFL season with a lot of these teams, is that he mentioned the fact that like the running back by committee approach is going to be very hit and miss on with some of these teams and stuff. And I'm like, that is very interesting because
That
he's
is
like, yeah,
true.
you need a power back, which he's right. It's just the problem is that you don't want to run your running back into the ground. So you kind of understand why some of these teams have the running back by committee approach. But at the same time, it's like you're gonna have to pay your running back, and then
Gonna
it's
have
always
to.
the hell thing. So it's just so many moving pieces,
And I
and it's
think,
like, yeah,
and you're right. And I think the real big problem about the biggest problem we're seeing about that is what happened in what's happening in Tennessee. It's Derrick Henry or bust.
yeah. When Derrick
And
Henry was out for that foot injury, and Tennessee changed their approach big time because they had Mariota throwing the ball way more than running, and I'm like, but you have like a 2 backup running backs, use them instead of just throwing all the time and then
nope,
occasionally running.
nope.
Like,
And you see how now is they really can't get nothing moving unless Derek is moving. And then make it worse, you got Tannehill out there. Tannehill, I have never seen a starting quarterback
Tannehill,
shrink,
my bad.
shrink the way he has.
Uh huh.
Like you mentioned Mariota. Mariota gotten smaller, but we expected Mariota to get smaller.
Yeah.
Tannehill went from being this, no, everybody overlooked him to, oh my God, this dude's pretty good. And the second he got that money in Tennessee, he became a check down king, and
Whew.
he's regressed every year since then. Granted, yes, injury played a big part of that, but come on, man, nobody's scared of Ryan. And how do you have D Hop? Not D Hop, they don't got D Hop, Andre Hop. Who they got? They
Yeah,
do got D
DeAndre,
Hop.
yeah, yeah, they
Yeah,
got
they
Deion.
do. Dog, it's going to be interesting, man. But it's gonna be Derrick Henry or bust, man. They have nothing
Yeah.
else in that. And you can, and that's how the NFL has changed up so much. Where you, like I said last time, man, we need some Marshall Falks up in here, man. Because the way this is going, y'all need to be like Marshall, man. Y'all got to be able to catch and burn people, man. That's why I
Yeah.
think Tony Pollard fits it, but I don't think the system fits him yet. I mean, we'll see with Dallas. So I don't want to put nothing on him yet,
Oh no.
but Tony Pollard is that type I see. Just
Yeah.
a big burst of speed, nice hands when you get him in the outfield so he can catch. So, but
I think they're gonna use
You'll see.
him
You'll
for
see.
that big burst of speed, and then they're gonna use what's his face as backup for like
Man,
power and
Duke,
stuff in.
I loved how Dukes looked this preseason, man.
Hey,
I
he got
didn't
on the
know how
final
good.
roster.
That's what I'm saying. I didn't know how great he was going to be when he we like see when he played at Kansas State. It's always it's always weird with especially with running backs to me when they get to the NFL
Mhm,
how they either become smaller or they either get smaller or they become as advertised. You know what I mean? Like
mhm.
Zeke came out. Oh, we knew Zeke was going to be that. When we heard when Le'Veon Bell came out a few years, we knew he was going to be a beast. Derrick Henry, we was like,
Yep.
did you see what he did at Alabama? He's going to
Mhm.
kill everybody. We knew that. But then you see some running backs, it's just
Yeah.
hey, it happens, man. It's just it's weird. Man. Anyway,
Anyways, so in big news and stuff, especially for fantasy, shout out to Denzel. Kelsey is out, hyperextended
yep,
knee,
yep.
which you hate to see it because I hear a lot of people talk about like NFL practices, especially during like the preseason and stuff, and whether teams should really go hard during the preseason and practices and stuff because there's been injuries, kind of light injuries piling up during that and stuff. And I'm like, that's a good question. Like, how hard
And
is too
I
hard,
will
or is it
say
just
that
is it the accidental injury that you just don't see coming kind of vibe?
first off, Travis Kelsey
He
is a
rarely misses
superstar.
games, by the
He
way. So
rarely
it's
misses games. He's a superstar. I hate to put that out there. He's going to hit a wall. He plays 1,000%. He's going
yeah.
to hit a wall. His body's going to give out on him. Something's going to happen. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, it had to be like that. How long are you going to be out?
I mean, it might be just this game tonight and stuff. They said that he hyperextended it, so it might be
It's a
one of
hybrid.
those day
He'll,
to day
be all
kind of
right.
thing.
Yeah, I guarantee you though, even at your peak, hyperextending your anything, it's still, nah, it ain't happening today.
Yeah, I mean, because the thing about Kelsey is like really good. Him and Mahomes, they just got that connection
yeah,
that
yeah.
just fucking works. Like
I will say this
you
though.
ain't touching him.
I was talking to my dad actually right before we started this. I was talking to my dad, and my dad, who's a Chiefs fan, he just said straight up, "Uh, I ain't worried about that shit." Oh, really, Shaw? My dad like, nah. Y'all about to see why Patrick Mahomes there. Yes, and I agree. Project Pat is that nigga. But that is a big guard. That is a big. Now, also, Chris Johnson is still out too, man. He's still holding out.
Hmm.
And you're holding out week one. That ain't good. Oh, it's going to get ugly before it
Well,
gets better.
in one of our things and stuff, let's kicking off the NFL tonight. Detroit and Kansas City are playing. I got Kansas City winning, and
Oh, I
maybe
definitely
that's
do.
and I think that's just because of the fact that this is kind of like with Kelsey out. I think you
I
said
think
it
if you're
best.
Detroit, though,
Oh, you
pound,
taking advantage of this for
pounce.
sure.
Pounce as much as possible. Here's the thing I don't like Detroit's defense. And as much as I actually do like their offense, you can stop them.
They're
It's just
competent.
that I was gonna say Matt Patricia. Jesus Christ, no, not Matt Patricia. Shit, who's they? Not the floor. Not the floor. Who's their coach? Oh God,
Shit.
God, I'm
Um,
blanking on him right now. But anyway, uh, he has this tendency to coach up. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
yeah, I think they're gonna be fine. I think they're gonna be fine. I was gonna say Matt Patricia. Jesus Christ, nah, man. I'm glad that motherfucker lost his job in two different places. I love it, man.
Dan Campbell.
Dan Campbell, good God. I knew it was one that I said LaFleur. I knew it was a tight end. I just couldn't remember which one.
It's like Motor City Dan, sir.
Man, no, I just get like for whatever reason I thought like Matt LaFleur. D, it ain't Matt LaFleur. Who else? Jason Witten. He doesn't coach. D, it's a tight end. It's a Chris Cooley. No,
Basically,
and when
way
you
go.
said Dan Campbell, you didn't see me, but I just slammed my hand on the ground. Like, God damn it.
Jason Wynn going to end up coaching for like a Pee Wee team or some
I feel
shit.
like I feel like if we ever see him coaching, it is going to be for like a high school team. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I see, like I'm waiting. Like dog, we're old enough now. We're old enough now. We will start to see these ex NFL players on the sideline at a high school game, and it's like, yo, how long you been there? 15 years. How many times they been to state? 7. Damn, good coach. You know what I mean?
I
When
feel
are we gonna
bad.
get one of these ex NFL players? This is gonna be a be a beast at the high
Look,
school
look.
level.
I still laugh. Witten retired, did commentating, and was like, "This ain't my cup
Yeah.
of tea," and went
Oh no, it
back to
wasn't his
fucking
cup of
playing.
tea.
Oh, it
One thing
was
I
not.
learned. One thing I learned about Jason Wooden. God bless that man. No, don't be on
You're
that
not
mic.
Romo. You're not
You don't
Romo.
don't be on the mic. No, no, no. Go to charity events. That's what you're good at.
A wave.
Wave, say hi, be a big white guy. Look,
Play
people
golf with
love
Romo,
you.
and that's it.
People love you. Even be evangelical where you can.
Look, the way he
I don't know if he is, but I'm just saying.
when he started commentating, man, the roasting on Twitter was hilarious. Week in and week out, man.
Boy,
Motherfuckers were roasting him. I was like, you know what? Rightfully so, because it's like, Witten,
here's the thing though.
mm.
Here's the thing though. No, actually, no. I like Booger. Booger McFarlane is good. It's just that he sucks. He needs to like if I would make a commentary team, yeah, I would put him on the commentary team. You don't need to be on prime time though, bro. Like,
Still laughing at that
you
video.
don't have the charm of Kendrick Perkins, so I can't put you on television the way you want me to.
Hey, speaking of which, real quick, I like how Irvin, Sherman, and what's his face just took over fucking undisputed.
Okay, Jack.
Skip is just sitting there like not
You know
saying
what?
anything.
Real quick, let me tell you, as seeing both shows, number one, it's gonna take some time with Skip and Steven. Oh my gosh,
They
it
can
is.
definitely have the makings of a connection for sure.
It can. I doubt it though. A part of me's doubting this, but that's whatever. I'm a tuck that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Also, I just don't think they have the flow yet on that show for, and of course, Shannon ain't going to be on there all the damn time.
yeah.
So fine. On Skip's side, I think Skip has something good going for him. I don't know how long it's going to be the way they want it to be,
Mhm.
but them interchanging Keyshawn,
Sherman.
Mike, Sherman. Sherman's there most of the time. I think Sherman's the one you want to keep there on there
Oh yeah.
on there as much as possible. Hell, I'll be honest with you. Wayne be saying some stuff every now and then. Like, all right, Wayne ain't stupid. And
Yeah.
I agree. And I'm like, and I had to hear Skip talk about this the theme song is better and all. Like, oh, shut up, Skip. I'm listening to it. Hey yo, Weezy.
You got something here.
This is actually a good theme song. I actually like it.
No mercy, no mercy.
I'm like, oh, this is. I didn't like the first one, but the second, like I said, this, I'm like, yeah, all right. So I think Skip has something good going for him.
Mhm.
Um, I, I'm one of the people that noticed too. Skip has kind of stepped back. You can tell that the last year has humbled him.
Oh
You
yeah.
can kind of tell that. So with both shows, and I really mean it, with both shows, they can work. It's just that we'll see how it goes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the one thing I am not going to get hopped up on, especially with this shit, is when it comes to ratings, because it's cable. It's cable, y'all. Shut the hell up.
Yeah, it really is. It's like, come on,
Yeah.
guys, chill. Like it ain't that
Yeah.
serious. But
We're not going in. You know what I mean? We're not going to do all that. But anyway, yeah.
kicking off Sunday, NFC South battle, Panthers and Falcons.
Oh man, so we're gonna get I'm going with everybody else's thing. Let's go Atlanta.
Yes,
Let's
I
go
feel a
ATL.
little spiffy on the Falcons and stuff, so go Falcons.
Yeah.
Browns and Bengals. So Deshaun Watson is finally going to be starting this season, and kind of seeing what Deshaun's going to do. He has a full roster of wide receivers and running backs at his disposal. And
You want to
stuff.
know the truth?
Mhm.
I don't think he's gonna do diddly dick.
This whole year?
I don't think. I don't think it's gonna be the way y'all think it's gonna
I
be.
think the Browns will sneak into the playoffs wild card.
Nah, I don't see it happening. I don't. I
But
really do.
I got Joe Burrow and the Bengals beating them though.
Oh yeah, that's gonna happen.
Yeah. The Bengals, they're going back. They're definitely on the Marvin Lewis consistent train. So I'll give them that much so far. So no, that's not. I'm not taking the piss out of them. It's just the Bengals have finally found a level of consistency to where they're not the whipping boys anymore and stuff. So it's like, all right,
Well,
cool.
I will tell you this much right now. I think the window is starting to. I want to say the window is starting to close, but the window has noticed that. Oh, I can go down now. So
Yeah.
y'all better start speeding up.
Oh, yeah.
That's all I want to say. Oh no, it hasn't closed, but the niggas need to hurry up.
Look, the Bengals only have Allen and Mahomes to worry about. So, like you said, they gotta put the foot on the gas in order to
Have
make
to.
that shit happen. Um, Jaguars and Colts. Jaguars. Sure.
Jaguars. Oh, good. Most definitely. Jags got him.
Yeah, the Minshew experience. That's what we're going for.
No, man. The Jags don't have to mint you no more, man.
Oh, that's
It's
right. They
Trevor
don't have
Lawrence, man. No,
Trevor
it's Trevor
Lawrence. My
Lawrence now.
bad. My bad. I forgot
And,
Minshew ain't there.
and these niggas really think they can go back to Saxonville, so we'll see.
Well, we'll see. Bucks and Vikings. I'm going Vikings because I
Going
like
with the
my
Vikes. Going with the Vikes.
Kurt. You like that Cousins.
No, like I said, we'll like it's the beginning of the year. Let's go for it, bro.
How do you feel the Tampa Bay is going to do under Baker Mayfield?
That's exactly what they're going to do. That screams 4 solid victories. Everything else is a question mark.
You know what, man?
Everything else is a question mark.
Because he's mediocre, I give him another laughs and 7 and 9. How about that?
Boy, you ain't lying, man. I think the Buccaneers have already conceded to the fact that they're going to stink this year. So, cool.
Titan Saints.
Look, here's the thing. I think the Titans will win this one because the Saints literally have Derek Carr in hopes and wishes that he's going to be the man to get out of here.
Hey, look. I admire it. Hey, look, I admire from Derek Carr's perspective because it's a fresh start. He's not with the Raiders anymore, so cool.
Oh, by the way, that person that asked that question, Dak won that sweepstakes. Yeah, remember that used to be a thing like who's better, Dak Prescott? Like it was like Dak Prescott or Derek Carr. They was like the same ranking.
Derek Carr, and I'm like, you sure?
Derek
Are you sure?
Yeah. Dirk, Derek has now has a chance to lift up another shitty team. You know what I hate. You know what I do hate about the NFL? I hate it when a quarterback who does have some good qualities to him leave a bad team and go to another bad team. That's a lateral move for that person. You know what I mean?
By 0.
Yes.
It's like, we're really lost out of this? Nothing.
Yeah.
49ers and Steelers. I'm going Steelers because fuck the 49ers.
Fuck the 49ers. Here's the thing. I'm also with the idea that every Yinzer is saying this, and I agree with the Yinzers. Just go with it. Nothing's going to make sense with the Pittsburgh Steelers this year. They're going to get to 9-8. Shut up. They're going to get to 9-8. We don't know how they're going to do it. They're going to barely make the wild card. Don't ask questions. I don't understand how the Steelers work. I don't.
Look. It's called Mike Tomlin comes into that locker room. It starts fights.
It might. You know what? I'm thinking that
this man has the most winningest record in the NFL, above 500 every year. I'm like, yo, there has to be.
You know what? And I think, and I truly believe that Mike Tomlin deserves slander, deserves to get dragged.
But he's Hall of Fame.
Have you seen his record the last 8 years?
That's Hall of Fame at this stage.
You can't fire that nigga.
Look, I want people to understand. Look at what the Steelers were dealing with last year, and through all of that shit, including my man getting killed, and
all of that
above 500. I'm like, wow.
Wow. Hey, Chris, do you remember when Kenny Pickett threw those 4 interceptions and they still had a positive record? Hey, Steelers fans, this is y'all.
Yes, it was.
Dog. I couldn't tell my mother-in-law, my wife, I couldn't tell none of these niggas nothing because I sat there and watched a shitty team barely make it past 500.
D.
And they did it.
Look. There have been some Romo seasons where Romo has willed that team on his back to a game above 500, and we're still
Man,
there,
Mike
big
Tomlin.
swinging like yes.
Yo, so we trying to tell me that Mike Tomlin just stares at the depth chart and everybody gets 4 extra points? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
+4 to charisma. All right, sir.
That's pretty much what it is.
It's like I didn't know the
They
secret.
lost TJ Watt last year, bro.
Tomlin was like, "Hey, we lost Watt, but y'all better not fuck this up
I
for
need
me."
people to understand that they lost TJ Watt. TJ Watt is going to the Hall of Fame. They lost him, and they still brought out a positive
Now
rep.
everybody is seeing what I have seen for the last couple years.
That's exactly what Steelers fans were like.
That's how my wife was. She's like, now you seeing what I'm seeing. Kenny Pickett ain't that dude. Or actually, no. That being said, I actually am rooting for Kenny Pickett. Real talk, because when he played that pet, I liked him. I thought he was really going to be something big when he got to the NFL. And when I heard Steelers got him, I was like, good pick. That's a real good pick. Hopefully he will turn out to. They see there's a glow in him. We don't know how big it is. You know what I mean?
Dude, you might laugh at this. Kenny Pickett looks like he should have been in NASCAR racing and not an NFL quarterback. Every time I see him, like there was a picture, I want to say a couple of years ago when he got married and he was on People magazine. I'm like, is he a NASCAR racer? Like this is
I got the picture for you. Oh my God. Thank you. That's the picture right there. I show you. Here it is. Hold on. Get up away. You want to talk about? All right. So Chris, this dude obviously drives the God. I need something that's not top of the line. Obviously, this dude drives the not the Amway car, D. Jesus Christ. Oh. Fuck it. Coming in in the auto zone number 55.
Kenny Pickett.
That looked like a dude that racist. Kenny does look like a dude that
The only thing that's missing is him of having a bag, but like some chew in the bottom of his lip and shit, spitting off the side.
Kenny Pickett, where's he from? He's from Jersey. God,
wow,
Jersey.
That explains a lot.
You know what I was gonna say? It looked like Kenny was gonna like, hey everybody, I'm Kenny Pickett, and when I'm down here in Georgia, I like to get my cars from
AutoZone.
No, I like to get my cars from Fairfield Dodge, Fairfield Dodge and Mitsubishi. Providing the people of East Georgia with the best cars for the last 45 years.
Oh
like
man!
Any moment right now, he's going to be at any moment.
Can you imagine Kenny seeing the intensity of Mike Tomlin and he's like the lone guy that's just like,
I don't know. Be honest with you, I think Kenny, like that's what I'm saying. People who can respond to tough coaches, and I think it ain't so much that Tomlin is a tough coach. He just demands perfection out of you. I demand you give me all of you.
He has black fatherhood intensity.
Exactly. Like, look, dog, we probably ain't gonna win tonight, but you better give me 100,000%.
Yes, sir.
And I think that's the type of coach he is. You know what I mean? Yeah. So let's go.
Live at FedEx Field, we got the Cardinals and Commanders, and you know what? We're going Commanders on this.
Let's go Commanders. Yeah. Speaking of which, Chris,
fresh start. Everything across the board.
Great. We got to talk about it, Chris.
What?
Are these white people in this city going to really change this name back to Redskin?
They're not. You know what that is? That is, look.
They better not.
So they're not. Especially when you have Magic Johnson as minority owner of the team, and he's going to be his face is going to be all around DC every once in a while, probably a little bit more until NBA season. Well, no, he's not part of the Lakers anymore.
No. He's not part of the Lakers organization, but I doubt he's going to. It'd be weird if he Dwayne Wade's there, like, you know what? I'm going to be a part owner of the Wizards. I don't,
Man,
I highly
look,
doubt that because
hey,
Ted Lee,
hey,
but no, I highly doubt that because Ted Leonsis and Monumental, they're not going to let go of that. Monumental, he's not a part of Monumental, so it's not going to happen. You
yeah,
know, that's not
but
going to
like,
happen, y'all.
but you know what that is though? That's saying that it's look, we listen to sports radio. It's a lot of the media personalities that are pushing for it than the actual owners because the owners like we're not changing that shit. No, it's still the Commanders.
Do you remember the PR nightmare with that shit we got the last 10 years, man?
Ah,
And we sat on our hands purposely, hoping everybody get tired of fighting this.
look, at this point, you have a fresh start. You have Magic Johnson talking about accountability and believing in the Commanders now. Like you don't want to
You
fuck
do
that up,
have
but
you
going
do
back to
have
the
the
skins.
majority owner who really does want this team to actually have some wins and be profitable
A
and all the rest
winning
of that.
culture, D.
A winning
Culture. That's
hey,
actually
hey,
good.
hey, Chris, the culture has always been damn good at this team. Okay. It's all you know what, y'all don't understand. I loved how some of y'all Redskin fans, mainly white Redskins fans, unhinged y'all jaw to suck on that Bruce Allen dick.
The
Oh man,
culture is pretty damn
oh
good.
man, Bruce Allen, he's the son of George Allen. He's gonna bring prestige. Hell to the Redskins. Like I hated it so much, bro. Oh god. Anyway, nigga.
Yeah, but yeah, I got the Commanders playing Arizona. Arizona is in this weird conundrum right
Arizona.
now where they
Speaking
really like something got
speaking of which,
changed.
this is slightly college news, but I'm gonna bring it out there. For y'all don't know who this is. This is Caleb Williams. Caleb Williams is pretty fucking good. He might end up being the number one draft pick next year. And if there are not no good teams there in the first round, his daddy said, "Nah, he gonna keep his ass at USC one more year." And right now, that's the Cardinals. And his dad's like, "You ain't playing for the Cardinals."
It's like get the hell out of here.
We're sitting on a powder keg we're sitting on a powder keg, y'all. What's the powder keg? We are looking at what may be the black Eli Manning right here. And the reason why I say that because remember what Archie was making sure we were seeing it with Caleb Williams right now. But anyway, that being said, Caleb and USC, I see how they played the first game. Y'all gonna run over everybody, man. They're just gonna run over everybody.
We'll get
In
into
the
that.
Pac-12, in the Pac-12, and nowhere else. But yeah, they're gonna run over everybody.
Texans Ravens. I'll give it to the Ravens. Ravens got some.
Ravens.
The city of Baltimore is having renewed interest because the Orioles are kicking ass and taking names and shit.
Boy,
and
let me tell you something, there, Chris. I am strongly rooting for y'all. I stand by what I said. I don't think y'all going to the World Series, but if I look up and it's the seventh inning and there's a chance, let's go.
look,
I would love to see Baltimore win it because you already know me, Chris. I was a Baltimore fan before I was a Nationals fan. So
for one day,
I would love to see the O's do it, man. But
if the O's go to the World Series and win it, we're gonna have to have a Crips and Blood, both of us holding our flags up because Nationals fans and Orioles fans will finally come together like we both got chips.
oh
All right.
man, that's going to be pretty because there weren't a lot of Baltimore fans that cheered on the Nationals, but it's going to be that way the other way around.
Yeah,
It's
yeah. Because
definitely
there
going
was
to be
some of
that
us
way the other
Orioles
way around.
fans. Because there was some of us Orioles fans. It's like, you look, the Nationals win. It's a win for the area.
Hey
Fuck it.
man,
Let's
I've been
go.
living here. Hey man, good for them, man. I ain't think they can do it, man. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that because I told I was telling that to my coworker. Hey man, look, I remember sitting in my van listening to the fucking game, and I was like, we're gonna have to blow this fucking team up. Oh my God, we stink. We would have to blow this team up. And then the summer happened. He's like, yep, I don't know what the Nats did, but they got on one and didn't get off it. But that's how baseball is. And that's what I'm saying with the Orioles. And the Orioles have at least the momentum to get them to the American League Championship. I ain't saying they can make it to the World Series, but God damn it, nigga, y'all got a chance to win a pennant.
But the Ravens
because
are. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
but I'm just saying because it's definitely not the Yankees, nigga. It's definitely not the
with
Yankees.
the five with
I love it.
the 500 Yankees now.
Oh man, don't you like that? Speaking of which, I did say the same thing. The niggas went 69 and 69. Something they have not done since 1969. Everybody. Nice. Nah, that's a double. Look, it was so funny. I showed it to my son. Nice. He's like, hey, dad. It's doubly nice because it's 69. Sorry, son. Yeah, 69. What's the other reason why? But because the Yankees stink. Nice. He like, nice.
But the Ravens.
My son, shout out to my son. Both of my sons who are still kind of new to baseball and all that. I like how they both are. It's fuck Yankees. I love how they're both like that.
I gotta teach them when they're young, and it goes.
I ain't teach them shit. That's the best part.
Let me ask you this: how do you think OBJ is going to do this year?
Like I said again, I don't think he's going to do much. I think he's going to get a couple
Competent.
He's going to be competent. He's going to be playing the slot, and I do think he might. It might is how they can get it to him. He might be a little bit dangerous. Might be. We'll see.
Yeah, I got the Ravens beating the Texans. Texans is in a very weird bubble right now of like,
but CJ,
where are they gonna go?
But everybody, they really think CJ Stroud could be that. But I'm gonna tell you something, CJ. You're going to be the next one that's going to be like, get me out of Houston. So
look, you got look.
Team good or get ready to leave.
Look, he has fucking Singletary there as his running back.
That's
and stuff.
That's
and everything else is like Sims and Woods as his wide receivers. I think Woods used to play for the Browns.
Yeah, Woods.
Yeah, Sims and Woods. Cool.
It ain't. That whole offense looks inept as shit, and you got a rookie going at it. So have fun.
Case Keenum sitting back like anytime now, CJ.
Anytime.
It's my time now.
Look, I'm gonna take this fucking game over. We're winning 3 games. Oh, we're probably gonna lose the rest of them, but I'm winning my 3.
Case Keenum, man. He's still one of my favorite. He's still one of my favorite bum backups here. I love me some Case Keenum, nigga. Ooh.
NFC North battle: Packers Bears, and this is a Packers without COVID Rodgers.
You know what? I'm gonna go with the Bears in this first game.
The Bears.
So we'll see, but it's gonna be interesting where the Pack are going to be at. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Without Aaron Rodgers there, here's the thing. Without Aaron Rodgers there, you do lose the experience and somebody that probably does demand the best out of everybody.
Mm-hmm.
You lose that. But at the same time, you lose a bit of a cancer.
Yeah.
So
see what they do without him.
Let's see what we do without that man. But to think there won't be a drop in quality is ridiculous.
Now on the Bears,
there definitely will be one.
Now on the Bears side, Justin Fields.
Hey Justin,
you got to show out now.
Hey Justin. Hey, sorry, you're gonna have to. Now everybody in the world think you're the man. Everybody
you got the juice now.
Everybody in Chicago think you the one.
Gotta show up now. Hey, we'll see. Raiders and Broncos. I'm going Broncos because I really feel what's his face is gonna finally turn it around now.
Sean Payton telling him to stop fucking kissing babies is one of the funniest things in the world to me. Because it's true.
Somebody have a chance. I mean, hey,
it's true, but at the same time, hey Sean, chill, nigga. This is a grown ass man you're talking to, not a rookie quarterback, bro.
It's a grown ass man with a hot ass wife that he got pregnant again. You know what, man? Russell Wilson is gonna try to fucking beat out fucking what's his face?
No, he ain't. No, he ain't. Don't do that. He's a good Christian man. He's a good Christian black man. That's 5 kids top, so you know that.
You don't think he's gonna
Christian black people? We cap ourselves. You know this, Eric and Chris. You know this. We cap ourselves.
Oh, he ain't gonna try to beat out Phillip Rivers' fucking 9 kids.
Hell no, man. I gotta be real with you. Only ghetto girls and white people want to do more than 7 kids. All right.
Yeah, Sierra.
I got my nice kid because this the baby. Shut up.
Russell, this is
you're 41 years old. How you got 9? Anyway,
Yeah, this is third with Sierra, 4 total. So yeah. You might be
yes,
right.
4
Five
total.
might be it. You're right. You
Yeah,
might be right.
like I said, he gonna tap out at 5, man. He gonna tap out everybody. Look, that's a smart move.
5 is smart. Look, if you got the money like he does, it's like, oh, you could do 5 kids. That's manageable.
LeBron, like, think about it. LeBron got more money than anybody.
He
He only
2.
got 3.
Oh yeah, 3. I forgot. Yeah.
The daughter and the 2 boys. That's it. He knew. Bron
Tap
knew.
out. We're done.
Shit. I think Steph only got 2. I think Steph only got 2 kids, nigga.
Oh, you know
Who got
LeBron's
the most? I think Rondo only got 2 kids. Yo.
Doesn't fucking Gilbert got more?
Gilbert had what I know of Gilbert too. His son. I don't think he's going to the NBA, but he's on his way.
What about what's his face?
Somebody got a bunch of kids.
What's his face that played with Wade and them down in Miami?
Who, Chris Bosh?
Yeah, Bosh. Didn't Bosh have like four or 5 kids?
I'll be honest with you. I know nothing of Chris Bosh's personal life, so I can't answer that.
Probably say, whoa, Westbrook got like his.
Westbrook got a few kids.
Yeah. So I'll say Westbrook.
He got a few kids. I don't, whatever, man.
It's a black thing you just said. Couple few kids.
What's a couple few? 3.
Yes, about right.
That's 3. But few means more than one. Shut the fuck up.
You ain't black, all right? Get the hell out of my face.
You know what I meant. That's what we like. You know what I meant.
Eagles Patriots. Now this is going to be interesting. Zeke is in a interesting situation right now where it's looking like the Patriots are going to use him as, all right, we're at the goal line. Get Zeke in there to punch this shit in.
Let's see what happens with that. I'm more concerned about Mac Jones not succumbing to the pressure of Boston finally crushing his spirit. So we'll see. That's what I'm more concerned about. Who they playing again?
The Eagles.
Oh, the Eagles getting that one.
Oh, you think so?
Let me be honest with you. I don't like the Eagles. They are scary.
You know what? My hate for the Eagles isn't as high as it used to be. So I'm like, it's the Eagles.
I know. No. My usual hate is my usual hate for the Eagles. You're not that great. You won that one Super Bowl
that's the
and
NFC
still
East.
haven't done nothing with yourself.
That's the NFC East rivalry in our blood at this moment. Like, fuck
yeah,
you.
but it's like this. It's like this. But straight up, like, nigga, y'all have made it to the Super Bowl, did nothing with it. To be honest with you, if you ask me,
you let Perk Mahomes fucking come back. It's like, goddamn.
Perk Mahomes.
I'm sorry, man. Like, yo, I sat back there. I swear to God, that Super Bowl, I was sitting back and I'm like, hey, Eagles, don't fuck this up. You got a limp Mahomes right out there. Don't fuck this.
I have this weird feeling that Eagles, I think, I'll be real with you. I feel like the Donovan McNabb is strong in these Eagles.
Damn, you gonna do it like that?
Overachieving buttholes. I just feel like it's high in this team because they have every single tool to make it there. You know what I mean? They really, literally do. They are better than I say. They are more focused than Dallas. That's why they edge us out.
Yeah,
they are. They edge us out in that regard. I think we're going to split our games, but still, I think the Eagles are the better team.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens with that.
So next game we got is Dolphins and Chargers, and I'm gonna be real. I am curious on seeing what Tua is gonna do this year.
I am too.
I hope his offensive line holds up. Because he don't need any more concussions. Because I'm telling you right now, he gets concussed this year. He should not be playing another down at NFL.
Oh no. I think if he gets concussed again, here's the thing. Ooh, D's going to say this. If he gets concussed the first time, we will not hear about it.
You think so? Oh, damn.
I have a feeling it's going to be one of those things where the trainers is going to be like, oh, he's fine again. I don't think the NFL learns lessons until they're totally embarrassed.
Dude, after last year when he was fucking breakdancing
on the ground, I know,
like,
bro. We was pretty much breakdancing. Yeah, I know.
I was like, bro, like, no, he should not be playing at all.
The same year where you had somebody nearly die on the field. And yeah, those two injuries are not the same, but you know the spotlight is on you. And I know the NFL. The NFL is going to be like, I won't do it again.
But stand still. I'm gonna do it again.
That's how the NFL is, yeah.
Time out, D. When you posted that video in the sports group when they were talking about it, how it cut to the Burger King shit, I died.
No.
It's like
I did not know. No.
that
You
happened,
did not
D,
see
and
the,
I
I did
didn't.
not see the game.
I saw the game when that happened, and I was like, well, "That's a weird cut to
Now
go
here's the
to."
funny thing. I did not see the game, but I remember people talking about it on Twitter. Yeah, they were straight up like, "Yo, what's with the Burger King commercial?" And I didn't get what they were talking about until I saw that clip. I'm like,
I should
"Yo,
the night it was. 'Cause I saw you get on Twitter that night. I should have told you what it was, but I thought you might have saw it and stuff. I didn't know
nah."
you
I was
didn't know.
just real talk, because we saw a dude on the field that looked like our friend. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And I was like, "Oh my God, is this really happening?"
yeah.
And but like this is the same year that happened. I guarantee you, they're going to cover up the first concussion before they're like, okay, you know what?
Get him out.
Yeah, I already know they're going to skip it. But that also being said, y'all, hey, Brandon Staley of the Los Angeles Chargers, your ass is already on fire. Okay. There is no hot seat no more. Your underwear is on fire right now. You have, and I mean it, you have 5 games before the whole. I'm sorry. This is indicating that people from Los Angeles give a shit about the Chargers. You have 5 games until the state of California gets on your ass.
To be fair, D, they were the better team because the Rams were playing like ass last year, and the Chargers actually made the playoffs. So
I love how the Chargers get no respect in that state.
They had a winning season last year, got into the playoffs, even though they got bounced out the playoffs, and that didn't mean shit to the LA citizens because they're like, they ain't the Rams, so we don't.
Now here's the funny thing. The funny thing that's going on real quick. Just want to drop this in here. The whole state of Arizona is having trouble with their athletic sports teams, and the Cardinals are one of them too. The Coyotes is bad enough. The Coyotes might as well get out of Arizona.
They're threatening. Coyotes apparently are threatening to leave the fucking state.
They should, because no one wants them in that state. They went to Glendale, they went to Phoenix, they went to Temple. They don't want them in that damn state.
New Mexico probably.
No one's willing to put up the money for the Coyotes now. Yeah, it was interesting. They go to Albuquerque. There might be something because Albuquerque is a city that's desperate for anything, so they'll probably say yes and shit.
I mean, think about it. Look. It's the same thing with this area, right? Maryland and DC got the teams, and Virginia's like, but can we get a sports team, please?
And this is where the Washington Commanders come in. Because the Washington Commanders, I heard about that thing. Yo, if Muriel Bowser gets bounced out of DC, yo, I need this for everybody. Note closely if the next mayoral race in DC, note what the other person is saying. If it's pro Washington Commanders, you already know the jig.
Look, the last show I said that their money is tied up right now to where they can't really build a new stadium. Yeah. So it might hinge on who's going to be the mayor and see who turns that around. So you're right on that.
That's what I said. Like, I don't like, for those in the DC area, and especially if you're a Commanders fan, I would perk my ears up to that race.
Mm-hmm.
So that's all I'm saying. Now, I'm not saying that they're going to bring somebody in here because you know how mayors get. They can bring somebody in here that's going to be for the people, and then they see that briefcase and like, ha! You know how that goes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we'll see. Anyway, I just had to throw that out there. Yeah.
No, you're right. Rams, Seahawks.
Seahawks.
Yeah, I want Seahawks.
I don't like the Rams. I love that the Rams are totally regressing into the pumpkin that they always were. So
I mean, look, you sold your soul for first round picks to get some Super Bowl wins.
Do you know that I really don't count that Super Bowl in my brain? No. Hey, Chris, let me make it very clear. It happened. There's records for it. Yes, I respect those records. But if you ask me personally, that never happened. Because the way they sold for that Super Bowl, man, it's like, well, D, you happy Odell won it. Odell, not the Los Angeles Rams. Golly,
Yeah, I mean,
So is it?
it's yeah. We'll see about that and stuff. Cowboys Giants. I am going Cowboys. This is going to be interesting because they're playing at the Giants. Um,
Yep.
Sunday night. Cowboys definitely have the makings of, as usual, a good winning team. We'll see how they do it. It's
Wait a minute.
really.
I thought New York was going. Wait a minute. So both New York teams are going to be playing on 9/11.
Mhm.
Wait a minute.
No, no,
So
no, no, no. On Monday, it's 9/11. 9/11 is on a Monday.
yeah.
So the Giants are playing Cowboys in Jersey, obviously.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, Bills Jets is the Monday 9/11 game. Which, you know what, I'm going Bills because look, I like
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers too, but it's kind of hard.
Um.
It's a really tough call to see how he's going to
It's
really gel with the
you
Jets
know what?
because I'm gonna be real. That fucking Hard Knocks with the Jets is ass.
Let me tell you something. I think this is both for both games. The Cowboys and the Giants. It's going to be a fun little game because I think both of these teams are going to be rusty. I think Dallas is clearly the better team,
Yeah.
but I will say the Giants. They're going to they're going to come out with some fire, and I would expect that. But they're not the better team. The Jets and the Bills. This is going to be the same deal. I am interested in what that Jets defense does to Josh Allen. And
I mean,
wonder
because
if
their
it's really
defense last year wasn't that bad. Actually, you're
it
right
really
on that.
wasn't, and the way everybody's talking about it with the pieces they got out there, yeah, they are Super Bowl quality. Even though I think people are giving Sauce Garner way too much credit.
Sauce.
Sauce is nice, man, but y'all giving Garner way too much credit. Y'all act like this motherfucker's the Real Reavers or some shit, nigga. Calm down. But
Yeah,
that being said, I understand why there's so much excitement for this Jets team or defensive side. So I got the Bills winning.
yeah,
I do got the Bills winning that one though.
So yeah, there's that and stuff. So onward to college football and Sir Deion Sanders in Colorado. If you look, I just want to make this perfectly clear. TCU showed us who they were last year during that college football championship.
Yes, they did.
But TCU, even past that, they were always a pretty good squad. I ain't gonna say they were the greatest ever, but they were a good squad.
Yeah.
Colorado and TCU was a close game, and Colorado won, and that was a huge, huge deal.
I will give it up to Deion. Deion, first off, reason why I picked this picture. It didn't matter what picture of Deion I picked, but this is just. I want you to notice the bracelet, the necklace, the watch, and my favorite thing in this fucking picture, those goddamn glasses. Ooh, Deion looked iconic out there, and then his son lost his fucking mind. Shador threw over 500 yards and didn't throw a pick.
And just
He
him
threw for over 500 and didn't throw a pick against a team that went to the national championship.
I want people to understand that a lot of sports shows got it so wrong and was looking stupid after that game because they literally, some of them are eating crow. Some of them are probably not going to take it back. Some of them were being very racist about that shit very much. And I like how Deion's son was just like, "Yo, yeah, I'm an HBCU quarterback and I'm playing, for this college. Like this is, yeah."
And you know what? What I loved about it was we was talking to our boy Andre. Andre said the best way. He said, "I ain't never seen a person like Deion galvanize a team the way he does, because that team had no business."
Beating
And I
TCU.
mean zero business swinging at TCU the way they did.
He came in. Look, Deion, and we said on the show when it happened, Deion came in 10 toes, 8 toes down.
You need to stop. You need to stop. And look. Now, when you said that, all I see is Deion. See what I did? I'm exposing myself to the world. This man gonna make fun of me. Man, this is why black people don't even. This is why black men don't come out and say things we want to.
My man stood very firm in his like, this is what I am going to be doing at Colorado. Take it or leave it.
And you know
And
what? And that's niggas. I would love to have that confidence. Oh yeah, because I'm bringing bags over. They Gucci. No, he said they Louis, and they all Louis. So y'all want to stay on this team, or you want to hit that portal? What y'all want to do? And the niggas that hit the portal, good luck for them. I hope they actually work out, and I really do hope they work out.
mm-hmm.
But for the kids that stay, you have one fucking hell of a coach. I didn't get the picture. It was at the end of the game where Deion was talking to the other quarterback of TCU, and some people were saying some things, and of course everybody, oh shit, Deion trying to recruit. No. What Deion is doing is very important. To see a black coach in his position talk to a black quarterback like that wasn't his own quarterback, he's telling him the world right there.
Yeah.
And if I'm the other coach, and if I'm the coach seeing my kid talk to him, if I'm worth a damn, I'm gonna let it, because especially because I not in my case, but I'm a white coach. I can't connect to that black man the way that Deion can. Deion's probably encouraging him, and that's going to benefit on my football field. So I would love for that. I love that shit. I loved everything about it, man. Deion came out and told the world, y'all ain't stopping me. Prime coming with his kids.
Yeah.
That nigga said, I ain't never seen that before, man. I really didn't see such it wasn't a dramatic change in that team, but good Lord, you got to understand that Colorado stunk last year. So
Deion,
in order to get that out of them, wow, man.
I mean, look, if Colorado just goes 500 this year, that's a huge deal.
Yeah.
And they got Nebraska. Colorado got Nebraska now. Colorado is ranked number 22 now.
Yeah.
And if they play Nebraska, and
good luck, Nebraska. Speaking of which, the other games that I did see in week 1 of college football, by the way, I'm so glad college football is back. Hopefully I will enjoy the shit out of this year. But Jesus got to put this out here. Can we stop having these number 1 teams play these Division 1 people? Let's go through the
Georgia.
bodies. Let's go through the
Shield, UT Martin 48-7.
Oklahoma just put all of their balls in the mouth of Arkansas State, 73-0.
Michigan killed East Carolina 30-3.
Hold on, y'all. Look. East Carolina ain't got no excuse because they are Division 1 like them, so they ain't got no excuse.
Dude. Bama. Why'd you do Middle Tennessee like that? 56-7.
What the fuck? Did you see that?
Oh, no. Here's the one that
Oregon.
Actually,
Oregon beat Portland State 81-7.
So D, when they were at halftime and they were in the 50s, would you be like, you know what, guys, you win? Nah.
Yeah.
Oregon decided to keep running the score up in the third quarter. I've been like, hey, throw the towel in, dog. They're already dead. You're dead.
See, it's kind of funny. I'm backwards because in basketball, I'm all for fucking kill them. In basketball, it's hurt them, make them cry. Football, you do that, you're hurt. You're literally hurting somebody.
You got
and the same thing. I'm sorry. And god damn, I'm sorry. Go ahead, man.
USC 66-14.
Now here's the thing, Nevada, you ain't got no excuse either. Y'all Division 1s. Y'all just got your ass.
Washington 56-19 over Boise State.
Hey, Boise. So y'all ain't got no new recruits. Nobody can block that joke. Wow, boy.
Kansas State beat Southeast Mizzou 45-zip.
I'm about to say, who was that? I was like, SMO. I'm like, oh god, so, like, yo.
But like you said, Oklahoma 73-zip. What the fuck?
Oh my god.
Ole Miss 73-7 over Mercer.
I got a here's the funny thing, Chris. Where's Mercer at?
Mercer is in.
See, you had to look it up.
I have a feeling I know where it's at. Georgia. Yeah, Macon, Georgia.
It's a Georgia. All right, good, yeah.
Macon,
Because actually,
Georgia.
I thought Mason was. I thought Mercer was actually in Tennessee or something like that.
Dude, you know what I thought it
What did
was?
it be, nigga?
You know what I thought it was? I thought it was like in one of those little small towns in North Carolina or some
You
shit.
know, man. You know. See, here's the thing. Here's the thing, man. Before that, fuck all that. But D will say this. Looking at the clips of Clemson losing to Duke 28-7. First off, Clemson, how dare you make me root for Duke? But second of all,
Clemson, you are who we knew you were.
boy, hey yo, Dabo. You need to start calling those black kids nigger again to get them moving faster.
Hey, you know what this game for me though? Florida State and LSU.
You know what? As a person, I was telling this our boy DK, who's a Florida State fan. I have no ill will towards Florida State. I just enjoyed them, shitting their pants the last few years. But yeah, this looks like a different Florida State team for right now. We don't know yet.
Yeah.
And to LSU, as a person that loves LSU, that's my squad. I'm always worried when we're ranked high and we have to play another ranked team. I am always wary of that shit, yo. This shit
Yeah.
just worries me. Like, I'm sorry, we're ranked fifth win. Why are we that good? We're not that good. Like, that just scares me. So, whatever.
Yeah, for me personally and stuff, just seeing that game, I was like, yo, this is a great ass goddamn game. I'm like, this has no business being good.
I got the only thing I can say is next with this coming week, I will be looking at Nebraska, Colorado, and another one. This is just deep, just putting it out there. I think North Carolina's going to win this, but check out North Carolina Appalachian State because Appalachian State is going to probably swing at them. So I'm not saying they're going to win it because they're probably not, but that's something to look at next. This coming week, man.
So Maryland beat Townsend this past weekend. Tua's brother. Four touchdowns. And stuff. It's Townsend. So whatever.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Also, that being said, guys, I need everybody. And next week is going to be Alabama, Texas. I don't think Texas is not that damn good. They're ranked 11th, but we'll see.
We'll see if the proof is in the pudding.
And for all black people, I need y'all to cover y'all ears. And I'm sorry, not black, all black people. Black people who graduated out of HBCU, I'm gonna need all of y'all to calm down. Y'all about to get y'all about to get embarrassed again because LSU is going to be playing Grambling, and I think Grambling doesn't have a goddamn chance to even make a touchdown. So I'm gonna need all of y'all just to suck it in and accept that y'all about to get paid by LSU.
Hey, guess who's in first place in the MEAC, sir?
It's Delaware State. You trying to be funny?
Morgan State, sir.
Oh shit, y'all! Fear the bear.
Fear the bear, baby.
So yeah, man. All the Baltimore counties gonna be on it. Hey D, why you making fun of us? Because I can't make fun of Coppin State. That's why. Okay.
I don't think Coppin State fields a football team, do they?
I don't think they have a football team. I'm pretty sure they don't have a football team. They in the CIAA, ain't they?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, they ain't got no football team. But if they do, it's shitty. Trust me.
It is what it is.
I would like to see that's unfair. That's unfair because that's unfair to say because and I need to say this for the sake of my cousin. Shout out to Virginia State the other day. Shout out to them. Shout out to y'all. Heard y'all pretty good in football. And also shout out to my last name, Shaw University. Heard y'all pretty good too in y'all little football. It's Division 2, but heard y'all pretty good. And shout out to my father's alma mater, Benedict College. All right, man. I hope to see y'all on television again this year.
Dude, let me ask you this. Right.
Yes, sir.
In the highly unlikely scenario that it does happen, what happens if Grambling beats LSU?
I rue the day seeing one of these ranked teams drop one to an HBCU. I am not looking forward to the coach that gets fired and probably that night. I do not look forward to all those black students that see, you went over to the white college and that's why y'all got embarrassed. I don't look forward to all of these, because it's the only fraternity that I can think of right now. All of these niggas,
Q's, the Q's.
cool cues. I'm not looking forward to all these obnoxious ass niggas. Yeah, see, HBCU. I am not. The only reason why I say I'm not looking forward to it is because I don't think we have the. I don't think we're
Capacity.
mature enough for a victory like that.
Look, man, look. Remember some years back when Maryland was playing Howard and it was a big deal in this area because Howard and stuff. And I remember looking at some HBCU folks like, guys, look, I know y'all love Howard and their football team, but y'all have a snowball's chance in hell of beating Maryland. What happened? Maryland came in and dropped 60 on Howard. I'm like, well, there you go.
Yep.
So but that would be that man. ESPN will have fuel for that fucking shit if Grambling
Oh
beats
my
LSU.
god! Like I said,
Woo!
like we are. I think we're not even
Somebody
close to,
somebody has to literally Photoshop Deion Sanders in the clouds watching.
Yes. Somebody gotta get the look. No, Chris. We have to do this right. And we have to flex our knowledge of Black history. Eddie Robinson is going to be looking down from heaven.
Yes. Yes.
The great Eddie Robinson will be looking at. Eddie Robinson will go down as one of the greatest black coaches of all time. But y'all know nothing about Eddie Robinson and what he did to Grambling. Y'all need to look him up. That's all I'm going to say. So anyway, we're about to come to the end of this jump. Let's hurry this up. Only got one bit of news to go into this. So far, yes, the season is for Max. Max done won this season. We already know that. But Lewis Hamilton decided to come on, not in the news really. He was talking, but the Italian Grand Prix was this weekend, and he decided to talk to him. And he basically said what we all said: Max is good. He's awesome. Hey, bro, you don't have the competition, nearly the competition that I had to deal with. And Max did the smart thing. He kind of ignored it, but he said his little bit. It was up to the bosses to say something. The boss of Mercedes, Toto Wolff, he had to say what he had to say, and the boss of Red Bull, Christian Horner, had to say what they had to say. They both don't like each other, so they both said snippy things back and forth, yada yada yada. Basically, came down to this, and even Lewis admits it. If you have the car advantage, and you have a driver at his peak, and you have a team that's going at their peak, it's hard to beat that person, period.
Yeah.
Just period. So let's just real talk as us here on our Working Time Sports Show. Max, you are the champion. You deserve it. He greatly deserves it.
He ain't Lewis Hamilton, nigga.
He ain't Lewis. Lewis is a whole different other type of beast compared to him. He had other things coming his way and yada yada yada. Like I said, I'm not here to shit on Max, not at all. He deserves his own shit this year. Oh, we still have like 8 races left. Yeah, I know. Yeah, but he's a champion. Yeah, there's nothing you can do about it.
On the tennis side, Black excellence has been showing off, and we have 2 lovely Black ladies in the U.S. Open semifinals, Coco Gauff and Madison Keys.
Man, I didn't know
both of them have been whooping ass this whole fucking.
I didn't know that.
Tournament.
Wait a minute. That's the finals.
Semifinals is Coco Gauff and Carolina. I see. Yeah. Carolina Machava. She's playing. Coco's playing against her, and Madison and Ariana are playing at 9:15 tonight. So
yeah, Coco is playing right now.
Hey, look, Black Girl Magic finals happens. Sports world gonna lose their goddamn minds.
Yeah, and Dee's gonna say it. Hey, Naomi. I know you're on the sideline looking pregnant and hot. Not hot like she's hot. No, she looks hot. You're pregnant. I think you need to go inside. No, real talk. I'm really I meant to tell you this. I'm actually excited for Naomi, but I want to know what happens after she has this baby. Is she going to stay in the sport, whatever like that? I'm actually kind of interested in that.
Get herself back into the mode.
Because here's the thing. Even though I think what happened to her was she became an adult. She got a little bit of autonomy, and she was like, "Oh my God, I need a break." Corday, come over here. Yeah, what's up, girl? Wait a minute, why you sucking my dick? Shout out, by the way, to my nigga Corday from my hometown, Suitland. You did what I did. You bagged a tennis player. I am so
Good for
proud
you.
of you. Like, D, was you going to? You damn right I was going to go for Venus Williams, nigga. Yes, I was. But she only likes white guys. Not what I got there. But anyway, but whatever.
So,
But yeah, man. But
on top,
real talk. Keys actually go ahead, girl.
mm-hmm.
I thought she got bumped out earlier though, man.
Nope, she's in it. So yeah, that's
See, everybody calls her half black, but she looks white in that one, man.
It depends on what picture they use.
Anytime she's beside her, who's that? Her fiance, she looks white.
But that's the weird part because depending on what picture they use, like, oh, she black, and then the other picture's like
this picture, she looks
white.
That picture, she looks like the picture I'm looking at. She looks like Quincy Jones's daughter, but still black.
Sheila Jones.
But good for her, man. I didn't know that she even got up that high in the ranking, man. I mean, I legit mean that, man. I'm. This is why I'm mad I didn't watch none of the U.S. Open this year, man.
So track and field side, so Sha'Carri Richardson finally did what Dee was saying. Hey, Sha'Carri, put your head down and do the work and improve.
Hey. It ain't over yet, heifer.
I know it ain't over, but
Dee is petty. I am petty. And the reason why I'm petty is because I saw how she broke that record and everything. And I told myself, hey, Sha'Carri, if you don't do that in the Olympics, this means nothing to Dee.
Yeah, it's all for nothing. It's all for nothing.
This means nothing to Dee. And I mean this to everybody because everybody thinks I'm a huge hater of Sha'Carri. Sha'Carri, like I said, I see the talent there. I see what everybody else sees. But I saw you run your mouth, and I seen other people win a world championship like you and did diddly dick in the Olympics. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I know. Look,
shout out to Sha'Carri, man, for real. Because she broke a record, didn't she?
Yep, she broke a record.
Good for her. I mean that, and I truly mean that. Yeah, I'm a hater, but I truly mean it. Good for her.
She came to play against the Jamaicans this year.
She did.
The Jamaicans looked at her like, "Fuck, she got us."
Also, I'm just gonna put out Frazier. I just had a baby, bitch. I ain't 100 yet. She lying. She got cooked.
So you haven't seen my full power yet, baby.
But my girl, for real, Frazier, she probably did. Oh, no. Heifer, give us another year. Give me another year. We can see who wins. But that being said, I really do mean it, man. Also that year, and I won't gratify this with a fucking picture. Hey, yo, Noah, wrong league, nigga.
Thank you.
The wrong league. Like, I was so mad that in our little group, we was talking about it, and I was making fun of Gilbert Arenas. Look how Gilbert's all overly mad about this shit. And then we got to talking with Andre 5 minutes later. Y'all heard me. I'm screaming at this nigga because he keeps giving me this semantic argument. But at the end of the day, after I let my head cool, it's the truth. Like, you picked the wrong sport, bro. You picked the wrong sport. There's no way you can get around that.
Also, hey, New Zealand, stop doing hakas. Stop. Just stop doing hakas. I get it. Just stop.
What about they? Like, stop. Not in basketball. Rugby, you can pull that mess off, scare the white guys. You ain't doing. No, I like when they did it. They showed the camera. Austin Reeves also had this look like, okay.
Yeah.
Oh man, Anthony Edwards. Shout out to Anthony Edwards, who is everybody calling this nigga the next Mike. They calling him the next Mike.
Anthony Edwards is doing what he needs to do, and it works.
I think, look, it's like everybody say he's the next Michael Walker. He's going to be the next big thing. I do think he's going to be the next big thing. I mean, whatever. But you know what? The only thing I will say to all this, I hate this argument that went down to the Americans, like the Americans suck. Like, see, we don't care about basketball no more because no, we don't send our best over there.
Because some of our best folks either, well, like Gilbert saying, it could be the keep messing it, the companies,
the shoe companies,
Adidas, the shoe companies, and it's also some NBA players just don't want to go over there and get injured and stuff ahead of the NBA season, which is understandable. And that's always been a thing since, I'm going to say it, probably once Allen Iverson and Kobe and them were getting tapped to do it. a lot of the top players were like, I don't know if I want to do it because I might get injured and then I'm going to be of no use to my team in the regular season. And that's an understandable worry to have. So
Yeah,
I
I
get
know,
it.
man. I understand that shit, man. But the thing that gets me is that everybody had this idea that America is, is no longer the same team. Well, they're no longer. They don't care about nothing. Like we don't care about it.
It's the rest of
Dog.
the it's the rest of the world caught up. Like Grant, like somebody was like Grant Hill was like, yeah, man, team the Team USA ain't be feared. I'm like, Grant, you gotta understand when y'all were playing, you gotta understand y'all took over because we were sending college players over there against all these grown ass fucking adults and shit. So it was like,
And
oh,
just
bet.
and to keep it a buck, if I'm a foreign player playing for my own country, I'm gonna play y'all. I'm gonna play the United States 1,000% harder than I play anybody else because I play you guys all the time. Like, and my biggest argument, and I told this to Dre. I like, yo, Dre, if you want to tell me that the world is better, fine. Name me somebody else on that Greek team that isn't Giannis or his brothers. I hold you to that. Name me somebody on Spain that isn't a Gasol brother or isn't a Gasol brother or Ricky Rubio. I'm gonna save you on that. Go name me somebody on Slovenia that isn't Luka. Hardly any of you can do that. And to dig this idea, like, well, this ain't the best teams in the world. Okay, tell me who the best team is and whatever. And they told me whatever team it was. I forgot what it was. You mean to tell me they can beat the Nuggets? I mean, nah, you shut the fuck up.
Oh, dude,
Why
when
is this even
Gilbert,
an argument?
when Gilbert looked at him and was like, "So, what team did you play for?"
Boy,
You think they're gonna beat the Denver Nuggets? Get the fuck out of here,
boy,
When
I loved
Kenya
about that
said, "Get the fuck
conversation.
out of here, let's move on," I was like, "Yep, there it is."
What I loved about the conversations because number one, Brennan Jennings doesn't make it better because Brennan Jennings, because he got his dick sucked by all the European people when he played out there that 1 year. Tell you, man, overseas, shut the fuck. And Gilbert had this little like, you just want to keep on saying that one thing. Because you came to the NBA and didn't do shit. You just gonna keep on saying that, huh? And then you got Rashawn McCants. I love you, Rashawn. Never really did nothing. You know what I mean? It was like real talk. NBA bum. I hate to say it like that. You over there, like, man, they got a chance. They got a chance. Who, nigga? And I like when they started saying it, the look on Kenyon Martin's face was like, why is this a conversation?
Get the fuck
Why?
out.
And when he said, get the fuck, and when Kenya said, look, when Gilbert loud and said, get the fuck out of here, the look on Kenya like, man, shut up. I'm like, thank you. But look, the point is this. The point is, I understand how everybody does feel about that shit. Like, yeah, of course we lost. It was going to look bad, but the best two people was Austin Reeves and Anthony Edwards and a bunch of niggas that didn't want to pass to each other. It's like, nah, Jalen Brunson did what he could. But still.
Yeah, I mean, they lost to Lithuania, but I think one of the things that Steve Kerr mentioned is the fact that, because they just beat the Italians and stuff, and now they got to face Germany this Friday. But he was saying that, like, their speed and just consistency is what's going to put them over.
Yeah.
And when they played Lithuania, there was no consistency, especially on the rebounding side of things. So it's like, yeah, that makes perfect sense because you're working to the strengths of that team, which is speed and all that good stuff. So
I'm trying to figure out who the hell is on this Lithuania team right now. There's a bunch of names I ain't never seen. The only person that plays for the NBA is Jonas Valjushicic. Whatever. He plays for the Pelicans. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
But last two things before we leave out of here. Nightwing, aka Simone Biles, just broke another fucking record. She won
You can't fucking do that. I wasn't ready for that.
Look, we already called it, man. That chick is a cheat code, man. She out here, she broke a record 8th U.S. national all-around title and won it without even breaking a sweat like it was nothing. And I'm like,
all right, look. As much as I thought it was bullshit that they changed the rules on her, you're gonna have to cap that bitch.
Shoot her in the knee.
I keep telling y'all this. It's so unfair how they had to make up rules, and that's why she ain't going in.
She still beat him out. She still won with the rules.
I laughed at how like Simone tapping out pissed me off because it was like because she went for what I call what every 20-year-old did when they didn't feel like doing that. My mental, no, you didn't feel like dealing with this shit. Don't start that. You ain't had no mental breakdown. You weren't crying. You okay.
You just want to deal with the bullshit. All right, cool.
You didn't want to deal with their bullshit.
That's fair. I get it. I feel you. So
I feel you.
She came back this year and was like, "Bet I got this shit."
Boy, Simone, she needs to be capped. Anyway, whatever.
I was waiting for somebody just to throw something at her on the floor, like.
That'd be amazing. She does a backflip, a rogue water bottle just hits her dead in the head. I'm laughing. I'm
catches
laughing
it in the air too.
Knowing her, she does a black flip, perfectly kicks into the audience, murders someone.
Simone Biles just murdered a pregnant mom. It's like, whoa.
Here's Simone with the hand going into who threw the motherfucker? That's who you need. Simone, look, Simone was only 3'1", so the guy's literally carrying her by two hands. It just tosses her in the back. Anyway,
first off, my man, you said she's 3'11". She's 4'11", sir. All right.
No. That girl, it doesn't break 4'5" to me. There ain't no way.
Look, and I'm tall. I'm tall.
You can't be
like
doing
a little
flips
kid
like
to me.
that.
So
you can't be doing flips like that and not have hollow bones. So you got to be sure.
Nah, but so lastly,
here, go ahead.
So lastly, the Boston Marathon has cracked $1 million in the prize purse.
I thought they'd been did something like that, man.
Fuck no. I'm like, holy shit, y'all! Wow, $1 million prize purse.
As you know, the Boston Marathon is one of the premier marathons in America, and usually Olympians do partake in it. So yes, I'm glad it does.
Look, the way I seen that, I've seen people that run marathons and stuff, and the fact that you got people that like literally will run at varying speeds the whole way and not even walk, and by the time they're done, they literally like fall out. Their legs just say, "Fuck this shit, I'm done." And
because that marathon is literally just that, man. You know, just run until you fall the fuck out anyway, man. I really don't know how people do it, man.
I mean, that's you gonna be sitting in the ice tub when it's all said and fucking done. Like,
hey, man, I'm glad. Look, man, look. I just hope whatever Russian woman and whatever African nigga wins it this year,
Kenyan.
Kenya is going to be. It's always Kenya, Ethiopia, or Somalia. It's always one of the three where you got desert and nothing but running to do. So maybe somebody from Djibouti. Actually, Djibouti, I have never seen nobody win anything from that country. So I can't even say
they get like in third place and second place.
Yeah, they're the slowest sprinters of everybody. I mean, not sprinters. They're the slowest marathon runners. Everybody
they get third place, of which I mean, you're still getting some money, but it's still.
That nigga from Djibouti's out there. Like, yeah, man, I'm doing good out there. Ain't no Ethiopians. And here comes blah 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 from Somalia. I quit.
We're done.
Nah, that Somalia nigga going to outrun my ass. You know, he's gonna want it more than me. It's
like training for the male track and field, and you see Usain Bolt come out trotting out there, and you're like, well, I guess I'm getting second place today. Fuck.
All right, so two more things, or just real quick, to touch on it. Payback was decent, pretty damn decent on pay-per-view, man. I agree.
Yeah, really
I didn't get a picture of Trish after the match, but yeah, she got knotted up pretty damn good, and that was actually as intense as it looked. You know, the girls actually hurt each other in that match. That was actually not that bad. Another thing that actually shocked me: I am not going to fake. This dominance is weird.
Dominic's gonna lose that NA belt soon. So
I don't know when Dominic's gonna lose it. Shout out to Rhea looking crazy. I
mean,
but I don't know when Dominic's gonna lose it, but he is, man. But right now, it's very interesting.
I feel
they are the best heel team, man. They have everything they need right now, man.
I feel this helps out Finn in terms of him kind of being on standby before he gets pushed back up to the main event thing.
Exactly. Him getting that grand and I told this to somebody else. Him being a grand champion really does help him. That helps.
Oh, it does.
That helps his resume so much. And this little run, and I was telling this to somebody else, telling this to Dre actually. Yeah, Finn's going to be losing a bunch of matches, but you need certain wrestlers to be loss sponges. As much as it kind of pisses off people, and it has to be your heel that eats losses like that.
Mm-hmm.
not only did he do that, but they put him in a position where he has the most interesting storyline and all the rest of that. So it works, man. It all works.
Yeah.
And one more thing, this match was actually pretty damn good.
Oh, we're about to get another run back on this
Oh,
shit
they're
too.
getting another run back, and shit might win it.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
he's been effing up that dude's back big time. And I think this also might work out into pushing Ricochet, but I have no idea what they're doing with that. I think Ricochet is going to be I don't know. Because I was with everybody. I was with a couple of the people who really looked at matches and was judging them properly. I agreed. I don't think Shin was supposed to win this one. I don't think he should have won it as
Yeah.
much as I do, because y'all know me. I love Shinsuke, but
Oh, yeah.
I don't think he should have won it, and he didn't. But they're going to have a run back, and I wonder what they're going to do with that shit. I really do want to know what they're going to do
Oh,
with that.
I mean, since we're already talking about it, CM Punk is gone from AEW.
Okay, so last thing, y'all.
Mm.
Thing. Holy crap. It was on my bingo card, but this is too early.
I mean,
This is way too early. This was on my bingo card, but this is at least 3 years too early for me, man.
Look, I said it too on the show. I was like, AEW is missing that. First off, Senor, you can't be doing that. You can't say this shit. But no, I said it before.
Speaking of which, Seth, it's always great to hear your Robin from Teen Titans Go voice in the middle of a match. Like, you gonna tell me I can't be with my wife? Huh? Is that you gonna tell me? You gonna make me humble? I'm gonna make you humble. Yeah, man. He was yelling at Shinsuke. I laughed because he yelled at Shinsuke at one time, and Shinsuke hit him with a stiff kick. I was like, Jesus.
Stares in Japanese.
Boy, man, they been making that nigga sound like a Yakuza villain, and I love it. It's like Vince don't know how to make the Japanese look good. Triple H, on the other hand, is like, let him speak in Japanese. That's all you need.
No, but like I said it before with AEW, when you had Cody there, you could tell like AEW was stable. There was somebody back there that was like, all right, guys, here's what you need to do. Chill out, blah, 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 blah. Soon as Cody said, you know what? I'm going to go back to WWE. I think I'm good. Everything went to shit. And we were talking about this in our group, and D was like, the writing was on the wall when Punk got into that presser and was like, these fucking kids. And I'm like, oh,
I
shit.
knew, here's the funny thing, Chris. Like I said, I had this on my bingo card. It just showed up way too early for this. Because when he showed up on there, like, yeah, these damn kids, where were fucking kids? I'm fucking hurt. All that shit. Punk went full in, and then the fight happened. And then when the fight happened, like, I was thinking, like, okay, all of them are fired. Of course, you didn't fire or properly punish.
Because Tony tried to
punish anybody in that situation.
Tony used that to try to bolster the ratings of AEW in the conversation instead of doing what if it was Vince would be like, all right, you're suspended, you're suspended, you're suspended, you're suspended. Done. That's it.
Or Vince was like, all of you are suspended. Close the door. I'm gonna call you back in 2 months. And when we call you back, we're going to see if we can make this a thing, all right? Get the fuck out of my office.
It's like, all right.
Vince is pissed, but he's like, I'm going to make money off this shit. But I need y'all to know that I can't stand none of you right now. Vince would have made money off this. And that's why I kept it to myself. Me and DK, when me and DK were going to plan to do a little show, a full show on this, but we was talking about, it's kind of weird. I was, in my mind, a part of me was thinking that some of this was a work anyway, to be honest with you. Mm-hmm. And not so much the whole thing with Punk afterwards, but the way they were playing it up and all the rest of it, everybody was tongue-in-cheek. And especially when it was tongue-in-cheek about the whole situation and all the rest of that. But I knew something wasn't right about any of this. It just didn't feel right because people were still mad at Punk, like legit mad at Punk. Yeah. And the other thing I noticed that AEW didn't capitalize on it the way I thought they would. So I was thinking, like, okay, maybe it's all in my mind. Maybe it wasn't a work, or maybe they just don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Yeah.
Anyway, so when the whole thing with Hangman came out with him and Punk again, I was like, oh, are they going to do anything about it? So they're just gonna let it go. Yeah, because
Mhm.
Punk got to wrestle Samoa Joe, so we're just gonna ignore it. Okay, fine. After that match, by the way, y'all, I ain't say much about it All In. Great match between Punk and All Joe.
Yeah.
Great match. Let me make that very clear. A great match between those two. But I was thinking to myself, like, well, I guess it all blew over, and then all of this happened. And then
He beat
when
the
Luke,
shit out of Luke Perry's kid.
look, first on Jungle Boy was wrong
Oh
from the
yeah.
get-go. He was wrong from jump anyway.
Yeah.
But you can't let Punk, of all people, beat your ass.
You gotta get your lick back, dude.
You go
All
ahead and
right.
get your lick back. You should have had one of your boys throw a punch at him or something. That's what the Young Bucks did. That's what the Young Bucks did. That's what Kenny Omega. Kenny was right there. Actually, Kenny fighting like when Punk was fighting Kenny, I would love to say that because a part of me thinks Kenny was probably lit his ass.
Oh yeah, he was.
Look. Kenny is cosmetically in shape. Like you see how
Yeah.
Kenny Omega. Straight up, Kenny. I don't like you, but your physique. Good God, dude. I will kill for that. I will kill for those abs, man. But that being said, I think all that's cosmetic, but a part of me that he's probably lighting Punk up. Punk stuck that shit out there and whop him, whop him. I know that's what happened.
Like, yo, Jungle Boy, you got your ass whipped by
You
CM
got
Punk.
your ass whooped by CM Punk. And I was thinking, like, okay, suspend somebody. Suspend somebody. Suspend somebody. And then it leaked out that he got into a fight with Khan, and Khan said, and I quote, I feared for my life.
Yo, when Vince Russo.
Vincent Kennedy McMahon
No.
would never.
No, here's the funny thing. Vince Russo on his own show was like, he feared for his life, huh? That's fucking laughable because I had Luna about ready to throw me through a window. And you know what? I didn't fear for my life.
He's lying like a motherfucker.
He probably was fearing his life.
Luna could knock out niggas.
Thank you. She beats
Okay,
niggas' asses, all right?
Luna is part of the Vachon family. The Vachon family is a very proud family in Canada of wrestlers. That's Magda. I think she's Mad Dog's niece
Yeah.
or
it's
Mad
niece.
Dog's. That's her niece. Yeah, nigga,
niece.
that whole the whole Vachon family, nigga. That's real niggas, y'all. Those are some real niggas. Real talk. Mad Dog Vachon, shitty wrestler, real nigga though.
But to Russo's point though, he's looking at it kind of like, really? Fear for your life?
Really? You
Really?
fear for your life?
Okay.
This McMahon was threatened by Kurt Angle.
Perk angle.
And you know what Vince said? Lock the door. I've been waiting on this. Come on. You know what Vince did? You know what Vince did in this situation?
Mhm.
Listen, Brett. I'm sorry what happened, Brett, but you know the tradition of it. Hey, Vince, when I get out my shower, when I tie my shoes, I'm knocking you the fuck out. Well, listen to me, pal. Look, I understand this. Whop up, took it like a man. And you know what Vince did? Showed up to work the next day.
He was like, I deserve that. All right, Stone Cold, what do you want to do today?
Look, I'm actually kind of with. Yes, he deserved it because I'm with Jim Cornette at that. Yes, this was a shit show. Vince could have cleared it all up. He could have, but he couldn't because you had to deal with one jackass who was going to do your work. And you had to deal with another jackass that didn't want to do nothing. You did it to yourself, Vince. So yeah, Vince took it like a man. That's what's killing me. The bar ain't low. I get it. Vince McMahon, we say the bar is low, but it's Vince McMahon. He had to do some. Yeah, look, real talk. I think it takes any type of guts to talk to any of these dudes who are just big, brutal motherfuckers and be like, no, I said blah, blah, blah. I don't think none of that comes out of Tony. I think Tony goes to Arn Anderson and say, hey, Arn, can you tell him that shit for me?
Well, because you know Arn Anderson's gonna pull out the blicky and
No. Arn, it's Arn Anderson, nigga. Arn Anderson just gotta show the back of his hand. It's like, you already know what these slaps are about, right, boy? Yes, Mr. Anderson, I get right to it. All right. I think Arn Anderson, man, Who said it? I forgot who was it in WWE recently. He said he's like, man, he's not here, man. But Arn Anderson helped us so much, man. We loved Arn. like Arn is that dude that can instill that in people. You know what I mean?
The fear
And
of
that's
God.
what's I think that's, and like I said, we can end it out here, but that's what's the shocking thing about AEW, because I thought they had the right people in there to make sure if a thing like this goes down in any capacity, there'll be some type of control. But there isn't. And this is like what, year 5 of AEW, and there's still no control.
Yeah.
That's just worrying as hell to me. And I already told you, it ain't any of these instances I worry about. It's them fucking up the money I worried about. And like I said, seeing how Papa Khan is about to renovate all of the Jaguar Stadium and all that shit, is going to be shaky at AEW because there's bigger money being spent elsewhere. So this is going to be interesting, especially like I say, these next 2 years, man. Like there ain't going to be no splashes. No, I mean as far as like them signing somebody, unless Randy Orton loses all of his damn mind and say, "Yeah, I'm going to AEW." There ain't nobody going over there that's going to rock the boat, man. Trust me, man. Shinsuke, look, I will say this: Shinsuke can get fired tomorrow and go to AEW. It ain't going to make a wave, dog. So that's what I'm saying. Yeah. There's no one that can go over there right now that's going to make the wave. There's going to be no splashes, none of that shit, you know. So. We'll find it.
Anyways, that is Working Title Sports Show. As it stands right now, Kansas City's up 14-7, so it's a game.
Nigga. I already knew this was gonna happen.
Yeah. But anyways, that is it. And thanks for joining us. And we'll catch you guys later. Peace.